All right, Coach, you can't talk about Notre Dame without talking about the two leading scorers in the league last year, over 20 points a game. I mean, on the same team. Is there what's the benefits? What's the challenges of that?
Well, we played them the entire game. And this year that could be the same. We have more guys. We play more guys. So the statistics might not be the same. They might not be. I assume they'll be similar. They get the bulk of the shots, but let's not kid ourselves. They're very good. But there's more guys that will. It's not a democracy, but it's a little bit more like that.
Is that what you're seeking for, a little bit more balance? I mean, because if one of those guys goes cold, you need to find 20 points somewhere else or wherever. I mean, is the challenge balance?
Yeah, I mean, obviously everybody wants a balanced group. Not to say that we weren't balanced at times last year. We had contributions from 4 or 5 guys. We did really well. When they only had big contributions, only 2, maybe 3, and we struggled a bit. But last year we did some good things. I was talking to Rob over at Urbana. We were picked last year, so nobody feels sorry for anybody. You've got to come out and play. It's a great league, and this year, those 2 guys are going to lead us. Let's not sugarcoat it. They're our leaders. Dion DeArmond he's picked preseason All-American. So we've he's a great player, great person. 3'6" student. Tyree, another leader. Both are captains. Connor Decker is our 3rd captain. Does all the glue stuff. Sets a lot of picks. Talks on defense. Does all that. All the hustle plays. But those 2 guys. Those 3 guys, the seniors, they're going to lead us. And those 2 will probably lead us in the scoring column as well this year again.
From a consistency standpoint, how much of it was youth? How much of it was inexperience? How much of it was the league?
Well, it could be a little bit of both. I mean, we're young this year too. I mean, we don't take a lot of transfers like a lot of the programs in this league. Of our new guys, only 1's a transfer. We brought in 6 freshmen, so it's a little different approach as to where we go. But we're very comfortable, very confident with our people. We'd like to have as much balance as possible. It's something that last year. Youth size was a big factor. We really got beat up on the boards. Big discrepancy. And hopefully we can help alleviate that. We have a couple more guys with some size. I mean, when a lot of guys look like me, that's not a good thing. I don't duck under any doors. So we've got a couple guys that can duck under some doors. So that's good.
All right. In a league that's so high scoring, you'd think the defense, isn't a premium, but it actually is more so, because you got to get some stops at some point. How do you impart that to your team that's going to give up 80 points a game pretty much? I mean, no matter what.
In this league.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're trying to just limit people to 1 chance. Whether that's whatever defense we play. I mean, we mix it up a little bit. We really got to hurt people offensive rebounding. And there's not a very good defense for offensive rebound layups or tip dunks or offensive rebound. That's where you can't really find people. They get open threes. Our defense wasn't that. I know on paper it didn't look very good, but it wasn't that bad. Our rebounding really hurt us. Common sense tells you if you get 10 shots and the other team gets 15 shots, just using for sake of argument, 15 has a better chance. From just shot attempts, that's important.
Yeah. When you look back at this year, what are you going to determine whether it was a successful year or not, or maybe things that you did and accomplished to determine success?
Well, we don't want to pigeonhole ourselves. We don't want to set any guarantees or any expectations. I don't set the goals. Our team sets the goals, led by the seniors and the leaders. So they set the goals, and that we keep in house. I'm not going to come here and give you any guarantees or anything like that. We'll be ready to play every game. Every game we'll be ready.
All right, Coach. It's great.
Thanks a lot.